Welcome back to the Jimbo Fisher Call-In Show, live from the 4 Points by Sheridan, downtown Tallahassee, right here on Tennessee Street. And you can come down and visit. We got a huge audience today in studio here at the Sheridan. We invite you to come out every Wednesday night, 7 to 8 o'clock. Come early, stay late. And if you have a question here in our audience, the microphone is right here. Come forward. If you're watching on television on ABC 27 in Tallahassee or in the coverage area, which is South Georgia and North Florida, you can give us a call, but you have to dial the long-distance number, which is toll-free, 1-877-996-6537. In this segment, we always begin with our Ask the Coach segment presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. You're home for the right stuff, the low price every day, and how you get the question of the week. To ask the coach is you go to the Seminoles.com and click on that Ask the Coach button. And here it is from Jim from Long Island, which is slightly a long distance away.
Yeah, it's a Long Island.
Yeah, it's a Long Island. It is up there, New York area. This week from Jim, the question is, years ago, Coach Bowden would on occasion get backup quarterbacks in the game for the first play of a series. Are there benefits or drawbacks to that? Is it something that you would consider? A backup quarterback taking the first.
I remember that. I remember when I was. He started doing that when I was still at Stanford. We were at Auburn, and we did that a little bit because Terry's like that. And there's nothing wrong with it. One play sometimes I don't know how that benefits you. But it does get out there in a part of a game that, thinking it was significant and run a play or do something with it. Yeah, I would think about it. I say taking Jameis off the field. But
I don't know about that.
But there is some merit. I mean, there is, when you can do those, get a subs in any way you can. I remember that because we did the exact same thing at Stanford and Auburn. Because Bobby did it.
Yeah, father and son.
I used to have to call down there and ask Mark where they're going to run so I'd know where we'd practice. No, I'm joking.
Okay, Jim from Long Island, there is your answer, and we appreciate you clicking that Ask the Coach button. And you can also Twitter using hashtag Jimbo or click on that button to Ask the Coach, sponsored by Academy Sports and Outdoors. More phone calls coming, and here we go. Eric is in Jacksonville. And, Eric, you're on the air with Jimbo. Go ahead.
Hey, Coach. How you doing?
All right, Eric. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing very well. So I've been to an away game every year. Haven't gone to one yet this year. I went to Clemson last year. Thank you very much, by the way. That was a blast. So my decision this year is between Louisville and Miami. So I can't decide which one, so I want to get your opinion on which one you prefer more and why.
In my opinion, both of them games count one game. They're both very important to go to both of them. And we need help everywhere we can get.
Yeah.
They're both, I've actually never played in Louisville. That'd be my first trip there myself. But both will be tremendous games. Both have very good teams and coach very well. So we just appreciate you taking the time to do one. If you can make both, come on.
Yeah, Louisville, Miami. Boy, I'll tell you what, that's a toss-up. You got budget for one? That Miami game is pretty important in the state, but so is that Louisville. It's like Jimbo says, every game it counts as one.
None of them are big games till you lose one.
Yeah, that's yeah. Those are both ACC games too, Louisville and Miami.
That's an old coach's adage.
Karen is in Tallahassee. Go ahead, Karen. You're on the air with Jimbo.
Hi, Coach. Hi, Jane.
Hey.
My question is about the new practice facility. I had the opportunity to go on one of the behind-the-scene tours, and I was really impressed with the practice facility. But I know in years past, we always had an advantage, especially when northern teams came, to wear them down in the fourth quarter with the heat and humidity, and then we'd practice in the rain to be used to it if we had a rainy game. Do you practice in that facility all the time, or
no, ma'am.
Do you go outside some of the time, and do you consider it a plus or a minus?
It's definitely a plus because on the rainy days and lightning, and when it rains and there's no lightning, we are outside. We do the same thing. We only go in when it's a weather alert of some kind as far as lightning, and that's the biggest thing you have. It can be sunshine out there and be 90 degrees, and we can't practice. If there's lightning within 15 to 20 miles of the stadium, it's illegal to practice. See, that's what people don't understand, and then we have to come off and wait, and it's a mandatory half an hour. Then you come back, reflect, stretch, get guys hurt. So the only time we stretch and flex in there and do some walkthroughs to keep them out of the heat, keep them fresh, but 85% of the time we're outside, and that may be even higher than that. We're inside when we have to be, I don't like being inside. I mean, now I'll go in there too if we're playing an indoor stadium or we're playing on turf to get our guys used to the surface. which is the same kind of surface. I'll do things like that for game prep, but like I say, at least 85% of the time or more we are outside.
All right, Karen, there's your answer from Jimbo about the indoor practice facility. Oh, by the way, indoor practice facility, brand spanking new yet last year. We go 14-0 and win a national championship. Thank you, indoor practice facility. Yeah, thank you.
I wish it was that easy.
Al Dunlap.
I wish it was that easy. I'd build another one.
Al Dunlap, if you're listening, thank you very much, the lead benefactor for that indoor practice facility. Karen, thanks for your telephone call. The parties downtown on Friday nights at Claman Plaza preceding each FSU home football game, FRLA Friday night block parties kickoff at 5 o'clock and are presented by the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association, Tri-Eagle Sales, Century Link Prism, and State Farm, and Kia Auto Sport. So this Friday night, there will be an FRLA Friday night block party. Kicks off at 5 o'clock downtown. The Jimbo Fisher Call-In Show, presented by Napleton Infinity Live from the 4 Points by Sheridan, will continue after these messages.